Hello students, today I am going to explain the importance of the law of diminishing marginal utility. In one of my previous videos, I have uploaded the exceptions to the law of diminishing marginal utility. Now let us take the importance today. Before going to the video, I request you all to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Now let's start. Importance of the law of diminishing marginal utility. The first importance is that the law of diminishing marginal utility becomes the basis for the other consumption laws like law of equimarginal utility, law of demand and consumer surplus. Second one is it is useful to the consumer as well as the producer. For the consumer, it helps in maximizing his utility by paying the minimum price, and for the producer, it helps in allocating his limited resources and maximizing his profits by minimizing his cost. Now let us see the matter. A consumer maximizes his utility by equalizing MU to price of commodity, and also the consumer stops consumption of one commodity and shifts to other commodity. Now due to the above behavior of the consumer, a producer can make proper decision regarding how to allocate his resources, how to fix the prices for his product, and what are the variety of goods he can produce with the limited resources. So he will try to minimize his cost and wastage and try to maximize his profits. Next, the law of DMU shows the difference between value in use and value in exchange. The law of DMU explains the differences. We see that there are certain goods like the free goods which are abundant in supply, but their price is very low because they have a very low marginal utility. Similarly, there are certain goods like luxuries which have a very high value in exchange but are limited in supply and have a high price. This is due to a fall in MU at a very low rate. The law of DMU also explains how the price is determined. A commodity's price is determined with the help of demand and supply. The demand in turn depends on the marginal utility. So if the seller wants to sell extra units, he has to reduce the price of the commodity because the marginal utility of more units is less. That is, a consumer gets less and less satisfaction with additional units. Therefore, at higher prices, he can sell only less units and vice versa. This law is a basis for progressive taxation. It should be noted here that the utility of money for the rich is less than that of the poor. That is, every additional unit of money earned by the poor gives more happiness, but for the rich it gives less happiness. Therefore, the law of DMU becomes a basis for taxation. And in progressive taxation, a higher tax is levied on the higher income groups and lower taxes on the low income groups. Next importance of the law is how MU is equalized to price. It should be noted here that a consumer will consume those number of units where his MU equalizes the price. At this level, he attains the maximum satisfaction. This can be understood with the help of the law of DMU. Here I bring back the table. With the help of this table, you can understand this paragraph. Say suppose one apple's prices per apple price is 10 rupees. So how many units of apples he should buy and consume? Now let us take the first apple. Here his MU is 40. That is, he is getting more satisfaction. 40 is greater than 10 rupees, the price of the apple. Similarly, for the second apple, he is getting 30 units of satisfaction, which is again higher than the price paid. Third also, he gets more MU than the price paid. But at the fourth, you observe that the MU and price become equal. That is, the marginal utility or the satisfaction which he is getting from the fourth apple is 10, the price is also 10. So a consumer, rational consumer, will buy and consume 4 units of the commodity. The last importance is law of DMU becomes the basis for redistribution of wealth and income. The law of DMU is the basis for redistribution of wealth and income because it is a known fact that MU of money is less for the rich, but for the poor it is very high. So the wealth should be redistributed in favor of the poor, which will increase the total welfare of the society. Now students, this is how you present your answer in the exam to score full marks. Now in the conclusion you should write, thus it can be concluded by saying that the law of DMU has great importance in theory and practice, even though it is subject to certain limitation. That's all for today.